Well, Thanksgiving week is upon us now. That means travel, a lot of travel for a lot of you guys out there this week. But what about the forecast? How does that look? And I can go ahead and tell you there's several systems that we're watching that could bring some pretty impactful weather to your Thanksgiving travel. Let's get right into it. Let's start off with this afternoon. This is Sunday afternoon here across the United States. We have a little bit of area low pressure across parts of Colorado that will bring some snow shower activity to parts of Wyoming and Colorado. Across the Pacific Northwest, still dealing with a lot of rain and some snow in the higher terrain. So not as completely impactful on your Sunday afternoon like what we saw earlier on last week, but still dealing with some stuff over there across the Pacific Northwest. Now, as we get into your Monday, this could be Monday morning. We'll be watching this area low pressure scoot across parts of the Great Lakes area, bringing some snow shower activity to parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin, even the upper peninsula, of Michigan, and then just some rain shower activity across the rest of your Great Lakes regions. Still dealing with some rain and some mountain snow across the Pacific Northwest and into parts of California as well. But for the rest of the country on your Monday, you're looking pretty good. Even the Northeast starting to dry out from that previous storm we had over the weekend. As we go into your Tuesday morning, Monday night to Tuesday morning, we will start to see a lot more shower and maybe some storm activity across parts of the Tennessee and Ohio valleys. There's really not a big severe weather risk with this, probably not even a lot of thunderstorm activity you see here with the instability rather weak. So just maybe a few rumbles of thunder will be possible across this area. From places like Nashville down to Huntsville, down to Birmingham and Jackson, Mississippi. So that's going to be your Monday night into early Tuesday morning. This is Tuesday morning. Get a lot more impacts here across parts of the Northeast with that area low pressure. Snow is happening on the northern side of that, but that is going to be across the border up into Canada. So that won't be impacting parts of the United States. But there could be a few areas of some maybe freezing rain and sleet across parts of the higher terrain of New England, places like upper New York and to parts of Vermont and New Hampshire, seeing some of that possible mix in with the rain, but really not a whole lot of like extreme impacts. This is going to be a rainy day across parts of the Northeast on your Tuesday, so that is impactful, but not like an extreme impact event. Across the western U.S., we're seeing this another area of energy moving on through that will give a lot of areas from California, Nevada, Utah, into Colorado, Wyoming, even up into Idaho and parts of Oregon, seeing some snow shower activity. Probably some pretty heavy snow across parts of the higher terrain there in the Rocky Mountain region. As we head into your Wednesday, this is Wednesday morning, we're going to be watching this other area low pressure. That's that system moving across the west, Intermountain West on your Tuesday. It will start to move across the plains on your Wednesday, and that could set the stage for a stormy few days, unfortunately getting right up to Thanksgiving. Now, as we start your day off on Wednesday, I think we're pretty good for the majority of the United States. Still seeing a few snow shower activities across parts of the northern plains, the Great Lakes, and to parts of the Northeast. But our main focus is going to be this area low pressure here across parts of the Central Plains. So as we get into your Wednesday morning, a lot of snow shower activity, probably some heavy snow falling across parts of Colorado on that northwestern side of that area low pressure. As we get into your day on Wednesday, that area low pressure scoots a little bit further to the east. We start to see some shower activity moving into parts of the southern U.S., even some shower activity starting to cross parts of the Midwest and into the Ohio Valley. As we go into your Wednesday night, though, I'm going to show you two models here because this is really where we're going to get a lot of impacts starting across the United States, unfortunately leading up right into Thanksgiving Day. So this is the European model that I've been using right now. So we'll look at this and then we'll jump back to the GFS and show its solution. So this is about 9 p.m. Central Time on your Thursday. So we're talking about 8 Eastern, and this is going to be not 8 Eastern, 10 Eastern, and 8 Mountain Time. So this is 9 p.m. Central Time. And there could be some pretty impactful storms with this solution here. I'll show you the instability. So there's quite a bit of instability available here, according to the European model. And that look right there would be a possible strong or even severe thunderstorm look with this setup. So that's Wednesday evening into Thursday early morning hours. This is the GFS, and it's starting its run. So let's kind of move on back here. So this is the GFS at about that same time, and it is way slower. It has the area low pressure back here across parts of New Mexico, and it doesn't impact the southeast until Thursday, and it has a very suppressed area of low pressure, and it's just basically along a cold front that there's a lot of forcing going on, so that's going to lead to some rain and possibly some thunderstorms, but that's really not a severe weather look on your Thanksgiving Thursday. A few snow showers will be possible across parts of the plains on your Thursday afternoon, but that's the GFS model. But let's look at the reliable European model. We'll just keep looking at that for your forecast moving forward. So let me back up to the last full run. So again, we'll watch this. The timing is definitely up in the air at this point, but there's a chance that there could be some pretty hefty impacts for your Thanksgiving travel Wednesday night into your Thursday Thanksgiving Day. So we'll be watching this. Again, this is the European model solution. The GFS was completely different. But let's go ahead and move forward with this, with the reliable European. So on Thursday, it would have a possible snowstorm brewing across parts of the Northeast into parts of Ohio, Indiana, into parts of Pennsylvania and New York. Showers and storms still ongoing for your Thanksgiving morning across parts of the eastern United States, the East Coast. And as we get into your afternoon, this is Thursday afternoon at about 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, seeing some pretty heavy snow falling across parts of Pennsylvania, New York, and other parts of New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, and parts of Massachusetts, seeing some of that snow activity. So that could be a pretty impactful storm on your Thanksgiving, with a lot of rain, a lot of snow, and a lot of wind across parts of the Northeast on your Thanksgiving Day. Again, that's one model solution, but it's the reliable European model, so we'll just go with that. But also know that if we bump back here to the GFS forecast and we get into your Thanksgiving Day on Thursday, notice how it's completely different. So there's no snowstorm across the Northeast, and all of this activity is across parts of the southern U.S. So this is a highly just uncertain forecast, but there is a really good chance that there could be some impactful weather across the United States on your Thursday. So that is what we're looking for your Thanksgiving travel going into Thanksgiving. Now, what about leaving your family's house on Friday or Saturday? How long you're staying over for your Thanksgiving? What about the forecast on your way back? And at the moment, that actually looks pretty good. This is your Friday. Still some lingering snow shower activity across parts of the Northeast and parts of the Great Lakes. Snow showers moving into parts of the Northern Plains. And then Saturday, looking pretty good. Just a few areas of showers, mostly dry conditions across the United States. So on your way back, it actually looks like the forecast is looking a little bit better as opposed to what it was leading up to Thanksgiving. So there's a lot of uncertainty still going on here. Again, the European has a pretty impactful system moving into parts of the South and into parts of the Northeast on your Wednesday and Thanksgiving Day, but the GFS has it further suppressed to the south. There's really not a lot of big impacts involved with it. So again, a little bit of uncertainty there in the forecast, but it's something we'll be keeping a close eye on over the coming days. That's a look at your Thanksgiving travel forecast. Hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving week and stay safe out there. Regardless of where you're traveling at, whether that's you're traveling 1,000 miles across the country or just down the road on Thanksgiving Day to see your loved ones on Thanksgiving. I hope you have a safe trip and a safe Thanksgiving, and we'll see you guys later on.